Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Biblical Prepping. I'm Judith Garten, and this is the prepper portion. Please ignore the carrot in the corner. I'm getting ready to do a few videos for you all at once so I can have a bunch of them to do while Jim works in the afternoon. And this video right now is on a Dollar Tree haul that we grabbed last weekend. All right, let me start at the top by saying if you hear any strange noise in the background, it is the water boiling for the bagels for another video I'm doing at the same time. I figured I'd seize the moment and take care of this video. So, in our kitchen, you know I love to use pink Himalayan sea salt. I never know where to hold it because it's so hard in our kitchen, all of these colors. Try over here. There we go. You can laugh at me. There we go. Pink Himalayan sea salt. I'm very picky about the brands that I buy. I want one that is non-GMO certified if possible, that comes from a good resource, that isn't endangering the environment and whatnot. I like this brand in particular, is one I picked up a couple of times. It is called Salt 84. I'll hold it over here so you can see it a little better. It's a really nice Himalayan pink sea salt. This is the fine. I have also on rare occasions bought the coarse if I want to use it, for example, on top of bagels, things like that. I don't have any of that currently in my kitchen, but I grabbed some time ago what I felt was a really good deal on Walmart.com. I grabbed this kind of salt, this brand, and I got it for about $6.99 or $7.99 for a 5-pound bag. This is 1 pound. So imagine 5 of these. All right, and I got a really good deal on it. I took that product, I actually cut it up into pieces as far as how much I wanted. I made some small bags at 4 ounces, some at 8 ounces, and everywhere in between. I even have, I think, 1 bag and maybe 2 bags that are at a pound level. If I need to give salt out during an urgent situation, I can give out smaller portions, larger portions, whatever the family needs and is in need of. So, $6.99 to $7.99 for a 5-pound bag. I went looking again for the same deal recently. I could not find it. All I could find was the 1-pound bag for $4.89. I thought that was a bit much, so I decided I'll put it off. Wait a little bit, knowing I have some in food storage, didn't want to get into it, but figure if I need it, I can if I have to. Well, we stopped at our brand new Dollar Tree. It's a newer one that had just opened, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago or so. And yes, I know it's no longer Dollar Tree, it's $1.25 Tree, but it still says Dollar Tree on the side. So that's what I'm going to call it. Inflation, right? Okay, so still, I only paid $2.50 for 2 pounds. Now, if that were 5 pounds, that would have been $6. It still would have come up less than the original 5-pound bag I had bought from Walmart. So it still would have been a really good deal if I bought 5. I was on a little bit of a budget pinch right there that day, and we ended up spending about $35 at Dollar Tree that I didn't intend to spend, but it was well worth the money. If they have this again when I go back, I am going to grab more and put it away in storage. And I'll package it up probably the same way as I did the last batch. So this is really great. Now, for those of you who are interested, this particular salt is kosher certified. It is vegan certified. It is Bureau Veritas certified. I don't know what that one is. I have to look that one up. And it is non-GMO project verified. And this is, it does say product of Pakistan. I love this salt. It has a real nice strong flavor, and we end up actually using less salt than if we use standard white sea salt. So this one I really like. This also has trace minerals. The reason why it is called Salt 84 is because it has been tested and it contains up to 84 minerals and trace elements. Now those are in small amounts, but it is things that your body will need, especially in stressed times. So that is a great product. If your Dollar Tree has that, grab some, put it in your storage. And these bags are so sturdy and strong, you actually don't even need to reseal it if you're going to keep it in 1-pound packages. So that is a great deal. Now, where did we find this deal? This was actually down an aisle where they have national brands that they pick up in a pinch. And I actually opened another product that I was supposed to save, and I didn't. I opened it and put it in our sugar jar. It is a bag of Zulka sugar. I'm going to try and find a little section on that particular sugar. It is a brand I love, and they also had that, and it was $1.25 for 2 pounds. Now it is a nicely processed cane sugar. It is lower processed. It is not white sugar. It has just a touch of darkness to it. So it's got a little bit of the molasses or darkness left in it. It's not brown sugar. It doesn't stick together like a brown sugar and pack in your cups. It is just simply a white sugar. It's used cup for cup, and it's Zulka. Z-U-L-K-A. I love it. I usually buy the larger bags, but this was nice. It was a 2 pound bag, and even if I bought the 4 pound bag for $2.99, I would have saved 49 cents by buying 2 of the 2 pound bags. Again, I'd already overspent in the garden department for some things that I wanted for the flower and vegetable garden. So I was watching what I spent from that point on. So look down that national brands aisle. See if there are things. If you're familiar with the prices you pay in another store, you'll be ready to rock and roll and buy if it's a good discount. And buy as many as you can, because it may not be something they can get in again. So make sure you take care of that. Other things that we bought, the prices are going up on dry beans. I grabbed black beans for $1.25 and 2 bags of lentils for $1.25. Now these each, $1.25 each. These have a Best By date of 2023. This is nice because if I'm going to leave them open in this bag, they will last for a while as the Best By date. Now they can easily last up to 5 years on your shelf in a container jar or whatever without any problem. They'll last longer in your food storage if you make sure you vacuum seal. Now always remember, if you're bringing dry beans or rice into your home, you could end up with those icky pantry moth creatures and other bugs. Sometimes there is egg larvae or eggs and larvae and whatnot in your dry beans, and so these are going with the rice I bought a couple weeks ago from another store in the freezer right now that I'm done talking to you. But I noticed at our local Kroger's, just their standard brand of the Kroger generic has gone up on some occasions to as high as $2 a bag. So $1.25 was 75 cents per bag savings that I got on these products the week that we bought them. Are the prices going to go up and down? Sure. So I can't tell you what the prices are now at our Kroger's. They may be lower, but this was a great deal for right now for when we were looking for adding beans, more beans and lentils back to our storage. Here they go in the freezer. Now I like to take my dry beans and rice products like that, freeze them for 3 full days, take them out for a day, and if there's any additional egg or larva that may have survived that 72 hours, I put it back in for another 72 hours. Pull them back out, allow them to come to room temperature, and then I vacuum seal them. That makes them last longer and better. Another product. We grabbed Azul coconut milk while we were at the Dollar Tree. It was $1.25. Now my preferred brand used to be Simple Truth Organic coconut milk from Kroger's. This has gone up to as high as $2.99 and $3.29 on some occasions for 1 can. I liked it because it was thick and rich and coconut. This is great for making smoothies. You just throw it and some berries and a cucumber in, and you've got the full flavor of all of those mingled together. Or a sorbet, where you take a large amount of berries, a large amount of coconut milk, sorbet it up in your blender, put it in containers, and freeze it. It's delicious. We do that with strawberries and blueberries. However, this milk is now not just coconut milk. It is also purified water and organic guar gum. I'm not a fan of guar gum. I'm not a fan of thickeners of any kind. I don't believe that they should be in our dairy products, our cottage cheeses, sour creams, cream cheese and whatnot. So I'm leaning away from this again, and I'm not happy. I was grateful to find this one, which is actually a product of Thailand. And the only ingredient in it right now is coconut milk, water, and a little bit of potassium metabisulfate, which is to maintain the quality. Is it great to have that product in there? No. It's a toss-up for some people between the guar gum and the potassium metabisulfate. But I'm less bothered by this one than I am the guar gum. So for now, I'm buying this, and I can get 3 of these, or 2.5 of these, for the price of 1 of these. So that's a really good deal. We're going to keep buying those. And now this other one. This is ripe pitted black olives. This is the version from Aldi's. This is the one we have been buying because this was much cheaper than the ones at Kroger's by about 75 cents a can. These are running about $2 a can at Kroger's now, or about $2.29 a can, pardon me. These are about $1.50 at Aldi's. I do like the fact that these are non-GMO certified and they are large olives. It point blank states it has a non-BPA lining in the can. This, I don't see those things anywhere on the can. However, they were $1.25, and they are a product of Egypt. These are a product of somewhere else. I cannot find it. I had it on here. Portugal. So either or would be fine with me as far as where they come from. However, these actually had a kind of funny taste to them when we open them. These taste like olives. I prefer my olives taste like olives rather than something strange. So for now, we're going to buy these over these, and we're going to see what goes on. I'll probably pick up a can of these every now and then and test them again. It may have just been the crop, the batch of canning, whatever the process was. But these were really great deals that we got in comparison. And if you can go and find products at the Dollar Tree that are from locations you like, we watch a lot of the products coming in from certain countries, especially when it comes to like jarred peppers, things like that. We're careful about where they come from. And yet all of these great national brands that they sometimes get in, and like the cashier told me, she says, if you see it there, get it now. It may not be here tomorrow. So I thought we would share that with you. I hope you enjoyed these few minutes, and I'm going to get back to the bagels because the water is boiling. Blessings and shalom.